internet. So it is so good to be back. I'm just so happy to be home. I literally just came back from a walk and applied some lip gloss to film for you guys. While I was away, I did a Lululemon order, and it is absolutely one of my favorite brands ever. I started wearing their clothing when I was in about 10th grade, so around like 2003, 2004. That's when it really kind of exploded onto the teen scene as something that's not only wearable to do yoga and go running, but also just in your everyday life. It became really popular and fashionable in my high school amongst like the popular crowd. And so at first I was just like, I'm not buying like $100 pair of yoga pants, that's ridiculous. But then I gave it a chance, and I remember my first time at the store, I tried some things on and it just kind of clicked for me, like I got it and I fell in love with the brand, and I've been buying their clothes ever since. So I guess that would definitely qualify me as a Lululemon lover, even though I've actually never really done yoga. I've tried it once or twice because I had to for gym practice, and it's not my thing at all. But I do wear their clothes to go running, and then I wear it every day. Like, it is the most practical thing for me, and despite the fact that I still think it's expensive, I think it is worth every penny. I honestly can't say that I've ever regretted buying one of their pieces because I choose them carefully, and they are just the most astounding quality. I still own the first pair of pants that I bought from Lulu, and they're not in perfect shape anymore. They have a little bit of pilling on the inside, but the outside of them looks perfect. The waistband still fits great, and I still wear them to go out. And so I would have bought those. Oh my goodness, it's more than 5. Like, they're like 6 years old or something like that. Like, it's crazy how long I've had those. And I'm wearing them right now, but it'd be kind of tough to show you. They're just black groove pants, which were their original kind of most favorite shape of pants. So I made a little purchase. They had some things on sale. I bought 3 items. The company itself, Lululemon, is named after Lulu Island, which is what Richmond, the entire area of Richmond in Vancouver, used to be called, I believe. So that's where that comes from, and they chose the name from a survey they did of people who were just kind of a sample, I suppose. And the name they actually had preferred for the brand was Athletically Hip, which I think is a horrible, terrible name. It's just very not catchy at all. So I'm really happy that they chose this kind of quirky name. I think it's very memorable and kind of cute. But that's where the Lulu part comes from, and I think that's kind of a seldom known little thing about it. The company went public in 2007, and it's just kind of gone up from there. I think we have yet to see a lot of exciting things they're going to do. They're just kind of widening the appeal of their clothes by designing some slightly more formal pieces. They came out with some blazers recently. Now they do coats. They just are starting to do a lot more different things, where it used to be designed purely for yoga but appreciated by lots of people who didn't do yoga, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's just kind of a little bit about the company that I wanted to tell you guys about, since it's kind of from where I'm from, so I know some kind of little known details about it because of that. Yeah, so let's get right into the haul without further rambles. And by the way, just at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a little update on my life since I just got back from my internship in Hong Kong, just tell you what is coming up for me. But in case you are just in it for the Lululemon part, which is the title of this video, let me show you these things first. So the first thing that I got is a pair of pants, of course. I have many of their pants because I wear them every day. Like, in BC, life is very casual, so their pants just fit amazingly and hide all manner of sins, if that makes any sense to you guys. I think it probably will. I tried a new one this time, and I've tried these on and I really like them. They're not made from Luon, so they don't have the same fabric. They're more of a softer fabric, maybe a little bit more relaxed, and you can see they have a really nice thick waistband, and they just shape really well. They fit really nicely. They have a bit more of a wide-legged fit, which is supposed to be in fashion for spring and summer, so I think that's a good thing. I got these in a size 6. I always get my bottoms in size 6 and my tops in size 4 at Lululemon because I don't like my pants to be too tight. One thing that I love about Lululemon is the fact that like whenever I see people wearing it, and I can always tell from a mile away. By the way, in case you don't know, like Lululemon has just gotten so hugely popular. It's now on a lot of TV shows, so if you guys have watched that new show Smash, in the workshop they're like all wearing Lululemon, and in the last couple seasons of Desperate Housewives they are all also often wearing Lululemon clothing as well. So I just kind of noticed it, and both on screen and in real life I'm just astounded at how it looks good on a variety of body shapes. And these were a little bit cheaper than usual because since they're not made from Luon, kind of a tongue twister there. They were $78 and then they were on sale, so I believe I paid $69 for them. And they are miles too long for my small frame. I'm just about 5'4", and they are a good 3 inches too long, even though they're not the tall variety, so a lot of their pants do tend to fit longer. All Lululemon stores will do free alterations for you, not just on pants, but on other things as well. And they don't even care if you've worn them already, like if you maybe forget to do it or notice later after you've worn them or already purchased them, they just don't mind at all. You just go in, and as long as it's their merchandise, be it old or new, they will do the alteration for you. And they do a really great job with the alterations, I have to say. Like, I can actually sew, so usually I might just skip that and do it myself, but they just do an awesome job, so I wouldn't do it myself because they just have great machines and amazing customer service. The second item that I got, without further ado, is the Yoga is Love Yogi Everyday Yogi Tea. Every Yogi Tea. Anyway, and this was originally about $50 and I got it for $34 from the sale. And it's nice because unlike their usual black tees, I forget what they're called, they have them in all different colors really, and they are also the crew neck style. This one fits a little bit more loosely and it's a little bit longer as well. I tried it on already to see how it fit and I really, really like it. I mean, this label is just on the inside so you can't see that, which is good because I don't think I would like that. It would be a bit silly really since I don't do yoga to have that, I don't know, be on the outside. But in case you're wondering why I would spend like $30 on a black t-shirt, it's because if I buy a black t-shirt from Gap and I wear it for a few months, it's gonna start to show wear. If I buy a black t-shirt from Lululemon, I'll pay maybe like $10 extra, maybe a bit more, depending on sale or no sale, and it will last me 4 years. Like, I'm not even kidding. I know people say that about a lot of brands, like, oh, I have this t-shirt from Forever 21 that lasted for 3 years. Yeah, okay, it happens sometimes, but sometimes that can depend on how often you wear it as well, whereas with Lululemon clothing, you can wear them to death and they will still last. The fabric that they use is just really good quality, but you do have to be careful that you don't put it in the dryer. With pretty much everything that they sell, you really don't want to do that. And then the final item that I got that wasn't on sale, so this was my little splurge. This is the Endless Circle scarf. They've been doing, like I said, a lot of different accessories that aren't, you know, what they used to do before. And so this is just in the color aqua, and it is just the prettiest bluey minty green, and it's the softest fabric. It's like a really nice worn in sort of soft t-shirt, and let me try it on for you. It doesn't really go with this jacket too well, which is also from Lululemon, but still want to try it on anyway. I really, really like the way this looks, and I think the color is really pretty with my pale skin. I just absolutely love it for spring, and I can wear it with like a white t-shirt or a dress, with a coat, without a coat. I'm just so in love with this scarf, so it was worth every penny that I paid for it, and I'll insert the price for it here because I just don't remember. Other than that, it was expensive, and I hesitated for like 2 seconds, and then I bought it because I love it, and my hair's starting to poke up a little bit now. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah, that's my little Lululemon purchase and my kind of thoughts on the brand in general. If you guys would like to see a Lululemon collection video where I go through the other clothes that I've bought and loved from them over the years, I think that would be a really fun video to make. I'm just not really sure whether you guys are interested enough in Lululemon and kind of athletic wear that is versatile to merit making that video, but I think it might be. So yes, that is it about Lululemon. And just to give you a quick little update, now that I'm back from Hong Kong and very slowly getting over my jet lag, it's a long process and it's a tough one because I find myself getting tired at weird times during the day. So normally, like with jet lag, you would get tired like early at night or not be able to sleep in, or, you know, sleep in too late. Depending on which way you go with Europe, that's kind of what happens one way or the other. But with this sort of Asia jet lag, I'm just all over the place. So I'm awake right now, but who knows, in an hour I might be sound asleep. And I'm trying to get some work done right now because I'm slowly sliding back into revision mode. I have 2 exams, 2 of my conversion exams before I start work to get done, and those are criminal and administrative law, and neither of them are very much fun, and the exams are in mid-May, so I have to start getting, you know, back into that kind of ASAP. So I'm still planning on filming lots of videos. I have quite a few hauls coming up because I ordered some things and I did a swap with Amanda Rain that's coming up soon as well. I received her package and I absolutely loved everything she got me, so I need to show it to you guys. So there will be some hauls for sure coming up, and then some beauty tutorials. And then I know a lot of you guys have been asking me on kind of eating diet tips, not that I'm on a diet, but just kind of what I eat to stay looking good and feeling good, and I hesitated about it for a really long time before I decided that it was a good idea, because I know it can be really controversial sometimes to do videos about food, but I think I have a pretty good relationship with food, and I just think it's a really interesting topic because we live in an age of extremes where people either eat really badly or really restrictively, and so I don't know, I just kind of want to share my thoughts and tips on it with you guys, and probably eventually some recipes too. I know it's a little bit off of the beauty kind of area and radar or whatever, but this is a very mixed channel where I vlog and do beauty videos, and so it's really no surprise that I would do that kind of video when I feel that it's right. So yeah, that's kind of it for me. Cut me a little bit of slack in terms of putting videos all the time. I'm still participating in Vlog Year and doing quite a bit of videos. I feel like I did pretty good while I was in Hong Kong. I didn't put up every single day, but usually if I didn't put up every single day, I did every other day, and that's kind of the aim for the next little while as well, is to do every other day, or like every, you know, 3 days or something like that. So several videos a week, just because I really enjoy them, and they're just a really nice break for me as well from all the heavy law stuff. So yeah, I guess that's basically it on what's happening in my life right now. A little someone that I missed very much while I was away for 6 weeks wanted to say hi. This is my cat Fufu, for those of you who might have been recently subscribed. I haven't actually done a lot of videos including him. I don't think that he loves being on camera. He is just a little bit camera shy sometimes, but the camera does love him. I mean, okay, let me try and give you a close-up. Look at those eyes. Anyway, he's my baby and I love him. He is a 9-year-old rag doll, but he's still just my baby. He's still a kitten in my eyes. And oh, he's happy today. Yes, he's Miss Mommy's scratchies. Yeah, I don't know, I just thought I would show you Fufu. That is it from the both of us in terms of what we had to say for an update, and Fufu wants to also say that he doesn't think that he needs any Lululemon clothes because he is just naturally always outfitted perfectly. So yeah, bye from the both of us.